a simple corn planter idea. Here's a chunk of rebar that I had, and we cut it at 10 feet long, and our plant spacing, our seed spacing, was 8 inches, and our depth was 2 inches for corn. So I just took and cut a bunch of 2-inch pieces off of my 20-foot stick of rebar that I had, and I cut a 10-foot stick, and I got 14 evenly spaced holes all the way down, and I just welded those on. Took me about 10 minutes to build. I used the remainder of the 10-foot stick to make a T-handle. Very simple. I'll show you how to use it here in just a second, but this is a very cheap way to make a planter, and you can do this for about any breed. If I was to make another one, I would put my spacing at 6 inches, which corn can do, because 6 inches by 2 inches is a very common depth and distance for lots of other plants as well. So you could use this for many breeds of different plants in your garden. If you're doing a large area like we are here, where we're putting in a lot of corn and a lot of other things, it saves a lot of time, makes very neat uniform rows very quickly, and I was able to do it in about 10 minutes in the shop, and I had the 20-foot stick of rebar laying there, so it didn't cost me anything. But if you had to buy everything, it still would be a lot cheaper than buying a $100 planter and then buying all the accessories to go with it. And you could very easily paint this to keep it from rusting, and you could make it a little more aesthetically pleasing with some paint on there. I have not painted this yet. I slapped this together very quickly, and I'll show you here how to use it. Okay, jack of all trades. So here's our corn planter I made in about 10 minutes. Doesn't have to just plant corn, you can plant just about anything that your spacing is right. I'm probably going to make a second one, but just show you how it works. I mark my rows out 2.5 feet apart, and I just run a tape down, and I just take a row, and I just set this in the ground very easily, push it down. Once you get the hang of this, you can go quite quickly, and then you just rock it back and forth to open your hole up so it doesn't collapse in. Then you move on down to the next spot. Then you just keep repeating. You get a very uniform row, you get even spacing, you get the correct depth, and then you also leave kind of a line from the piece of steel, so it's easy for the person to come behind you and plant. They can drop the seed in and just keep filling the holes in behind you. And in a matter of minutes here, I can do a 60-foot row of corn, and it saved me some time, and it made for a very uniform row. So there you have it, YouTube. A simple corn planter. You can plant many other things, very common spacing. If you figure out a common space, you'll be able to plant all kinds of different stuff in your garden and save you some time. Thanks, YouTube. Have a good day.